Okay, so Tuesdays are for curated conversation, and today I'm so happy because I have Cynthia, Pareja, Dubin. How are you doing, Cynthia?
Hi, Jesus. How are you? I'm doing great.
I'm okay. I'm so happy to know a little bit more about you, and I can't wait for the people that follow the gallery to know more about you too. So the first question is the beginning. How you became an artist?
Yeah, since a very young age, I had this strong desire to create visually and work with my hands. So since a really young age, I started to experiment with colors, and by the age of 12, I was already working with oils, and I loved it. I wanted to do that for the rest of my life. So throughout the years in my university is when I realized that I wanted to dedicate my life to convey visually. So I'm a graphic designer and a visual artist as well.
Incredible. Oh, so you have it inside of you. You always knew that you are an artist.
Yeah, I feel it's like most of my work, thank God, comes like from a personal narrative. Like most of my structures and my abstract environments come from a personal narrative. And as long as you give me a paper canvas, I am always drawing, painting, and I love creating from my imagination. And it has taken me to a lot of interesting places in my life.
And I know that you are in a continued evolution because the painting that I have in the back is an old painting, and the painting that you have in the back is a new painting. Must be super a recent painting because I didn't see it yet.
No, not yet. This I finished it yesterday. If
Oh
I'm not,
wow!
I finished it yesterday, and I'm really happy. I am currently experimenting with a lot of messy, if I would say, like wacky type of structures. I used to be more structure per se, as you can see on the back painting. And now I am trying to be more flexible with myself. I'm working with mistakes. I'm using a very like colorful palette. Is what is speaking to me, what I'm trying to convey. I also create some like shapes that resemble words, and I am really enjoying the whole process. Sometimes I steal things here and there. It's like wonderful. Like lately, I have been developing a lot of structures with collages. Always recycling things, trying to convey a more sustainable type of work. I work with paper, fabric, photography, acrylics, ink, a lot of pencil. Lately, I have been adding a lot of like pencil, just regular pencil to like details here and there, which I really love. I don't want to lose the whole process of using my hand and drawing. Like it's a beautiful thing now with all the digital world. Everybody's using artificial like images, and which is pretty cool actually. But I
Mhm.
still want to like keep myself like the more basic, like natural type of thing of developing. So
Yeah, you know that I'm a big fan of you, and I know your process and how much love you put in every single little piece that compose your collage. What are your favorite tools for all of
well,
this process?
one of my favorite tools is using giant palette knives. These might be a little bit big for a lot of artists. I also use the small ones for smaller surfaces, but lately I have been working with larger canvases, mostly about like 48 by 48. And it's wonderful because I use it to like slide and like create this like textures and effects. And I just love the fact that the larger ones make it more easily. Like I used to work with smaller ones. Also, one of my favorite tools is the larger brushes, which I really love. Like I keep getting these all the time because sometimes I'm working two paintings, three paintings at the time, and well, this particularly not, but because it has a white background, but pieces that have colorful black
Yeah.
background. I do a lot of blending and layering of colors. That this is a wonderful brush because it takes a lot of space for it. So
I'm pretty sure that if there is artists looking right now, they will be very jealous of your Ferrari brush because this is the Ferrari of the big brushes. So you are a lucky girl.
Yeah, Liquitex is a great brand. And another one of my favorites, I will say, it's the Posca pens, Posca Japanese pens here. They come in different sizes. You can pick which size of like the tip of the brush you want.
Yeah.
I love this because the pigments are very strong, the color is bright, and they are paint markers. So it's like working with a brush, but it's less messy. And if you want to do a quick, here and there, like it helps sometimes. Sometimes I have, for instance, this is a purple. Sometimes I can work with a magenta or purple with a brush, with an acrylic, and then sometimes I see, oh, I need a touch up, and I use this on top, and then I go for it and I like create all this awesome, really crazy drawings on top. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool, yeah.
You are taking me to the past. First of all, with the spatula, because I was using this in the kitchen, because it's a pastry spatula that you use to spread chocolate or pastry cream in a big tray when you want a flat surface. And then with the Posca, because when I was a graffiti artist, this is the kind of marker that I use to tag everywhere. So thank you for this. You made me feel very old right now, Cynthia. We have to talk about what's going on right now, your new exhibition in Philadelphia. Tell me a little bit about it.
Absolutely. I want to share, with all of you. I'm really happy to announce that I'm going to have my first solo exhibition at the Sofitel Hotel in Philadelphia this next Wednesday, February 8th. I am really happy about it. The name of the exhibition is Intangible Ecosystems. These pieces are actually very special for me because they come from a personal narrative. And I want to show to the world what I have been developing lately. And I want to thank you, Jesus, for working so hard with me to make all of this possible, and Sofitel Hotel as well. And everyone who has RSVP, can't wait to meet you. I am really excited.
Well, I'm going to tell you that so far we have 140 RSVP, and we still have a few days. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a very successful opening exhibition party. And you know that right now we are in the era of the 2 seconds. So I want to ask you one more thing, that is like, I would like to know, what are your goals, your happiest moment being an artist, and your lowest and sad moment being an artist? Because as you know, artists, we struggle and we have ups and downs. So can you tell me?
Yeah. So I guess one of my main goals is to keep developing multi-dimensional pieces. As you see, I love to work with my hands, and sometimes I want to go beyond the multi-dimension that I create on the flat surfaces. I want to make some time eventually in the near future to learn sculpture. It has been a dream that so far I don't even remember when I started thinking about it, but I just want to start creating 3-dimensional pieces. That is one of them. And well, another one I would say is like, I am about to do it, like for my solo exhibition. I am really excited for it, so I'm really happy about it. And one of my happiest times will be like, as a Peruvian born female artist, it's such a wonderful feeling when people respect your work and they ask you questions and they want to know more about you, as a minority, a female artist. It's really good. Like, it feels good to actually, when I moved to this country, that there's a huge community of female artists and people and other artists like you, Jesus, that are working hard to make all of this female artists, like being heard, being seen, developing our work. So I will say that makes me really happy as a female Peruvian born artist. Also, one of the saddest, like I will say, like, it's really tough out there as an artist. Like, sometimes, like, you want to move forward and there's so much competition out there that sometimes, like, galleries or exhibitions don't want to, like, don't accept your work. There's a lot of applications out there, and it's great because it makes you work harder. It makes you keep searching, keep connecting, keep networking, keep finding your niche. It doesn't matter where, but you know, I try not to get discouraged because that's how it is. A lot of my favorite artists, even musicians and other like artists, plastic artists, visual artists, have started from nowhere, and they also had their ups and downs, and that's how life it is while we are all learning along the way. So I'm taking advantage of that.
Well, it's not a sad moment. It's like the reality. You describe it perfectly. The reality of an artist has to continue working hard and hard until can switch the situation. So, Cynthia, thank you so much for your time. I hope that everybody enjoy and learns a little bit more about you and are curious to go to the website and look at your work and drive to Philadelphia next week and see your paintings in person. So
Yeah.
thank you again.
Thank you so much, Jesus, again for this wonderful opportunity, and hope to see you all next week. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.